Hello guys, welcome to the 23rd session of the ASP.NET Web API 2. In this session we will learn how to assemble the basic authentication for our Web API. For that I have already created the employee table, which has the three field ID, name and the department. Department can be development or testing. And a user table, which has a three field ID, username and a password. And two dummy user that are developer and the tester. If logged in user is a developer, then it must be able to see the only employee from the department development. And if it's a tester, then it must be able to see only the employee from the testing. For that, let's switch to the Visual Studio. On the new project, select the Web API. I am using the name v23 underscore basic auth and enter. I am going to use the Web API. Our project is created. Open the solution. Right click on the solution. Add a new project. Select the class library. Name employee data access. That will contain the entity model for the our API. Let's delete that class. Right click. Select the add new item. Select the data edu entity model. Employee model. We are going to design from the database. Click on new connection. Write the SQL server name. Select the database. Click on test connection. Test was success. OK. And change the name of the our entity. That is employee entity. Click on next. Select the 6.0 and select the table that you want to use with the entity. We are going to use the employees and the user table and change the name of the model, that is employee, and click on finish. Here is the entity that was created. Now we need to add a reference to that our entity project from the our Web API. Select the project and choose the employee data access. Within the our API project, right click and select a new add class with the name of user security. This class contains the method for the user security, that is login. Let's create a public static bool login and pass the string username and a string password as a parameter. Oops, it's a login. And we need to use the using statement. Employee entities, which was present in a different namespace. So first of all we need to import it. Employee entities equal to new employee entities and return entities dot users dot any where user such that user dot username dot equals the username that pass in the parameter, and we are going to compare those username without the comparing case, and user dot password dot equals the password that pass in the parameter, and a semicolon. Let's create a controller for our employee. Add controller, select the web API 2 empty controller with the name employee. Within that we will create a get method, public http response message get from which we are use the using statement using employee entities, which was present in the different namespace, so we are going to add it. Entities equal to new employee entities, and first of all we need to retrieve the logged in username. For that we are using the string username equal to, for this example I am going to use the constant value, that is developer, but later we will change it to the dynamic way, and we need to use the I enumerable of type employee, list of employees equal to null initially, and based on the logged in user we will retrieve it if the username dot equals developer, then list of all employees equal to entities dot employees dot where emp such that emp dot department dot equals the development, and convert it to the to list. Same apply for the tester. Use the else if and change to the tester, and use the testing as a department name, and at the end we will going to return request dot create response with the http status code OK, and the our list of all employees. Let's copy the connection string from the data access layer, copy and paste it into the web.config connection string section, and from the web API config we need to comment the authentication setting. Ctrl K C, and let's run it. And open the our API page, that is the API slash employee. You can see that it returned the all of the 3 developers. If we modify the developer to the tester, then it will return all of the tester from the database. In this session, we have created a new project of the web API, create the new entity model, and add the entity model reference to the our web API project, and create a controller that will retrieve the list of the employee based on the condition, as well as created a user security class which contains one static method, that is a login, which take the username and a password, which will return the boolean value based on the past username and the password are valid as per the database or not. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubt, feel free to contact me.